Hey, what's up, Internet? This is DarkRuler1030 here, and this is my review on Mortal Kombat. Now, just word of warning, if you don't want to be spoiled by any of this, please click out of this page because it's going to be some spoilers in the middle. Anyways, let's get to the basics.
Round 1.
Now that we are on Mortal Kombat, let's just get started with the story, shall we? Anyways, the story is kind of all over the place because it's introducing and has way too many characters. It's kind of chaotic and put together. However, if you're a fan, you already know what the hell is going on. Me, I didn't know what was going on. I just played the game for the fighting when I was younger. But now the game is just really insane. In the story, you just play by chapters of different characters. Like, for example, you'll play through a Johnny Cage chapter, you'll play through Sonya Blade, etc. As time progresses, there really isn't any memorable parts in the story mode. Like, not a memorable story mode. I'm sorry if that offends anybody, but it really isn't. But as time progresses in the story mode, you start to notice that a lot of things become unfair and just ridiculous. It's unfair wherever it's at, you know. You're here and you're this character that you don't know how to use very well. Like me, I didn't know how to use certain characters, and you're on a 2-on-2 battle against people and they can switch out at any time and you're just there stuck in the middle of this fight. Sometimes you're fighting two boss characters. Sometimes you're fighting Shao Kahn, who's an extremely cheap boss, and you will soon grow to discover that you hate him. But other than that, you get to the end of the game, you're not going to be happy with the results. I mean, it's okay, but you know what's going to happen because you played Mortal Kombat. Anyways, story-wise, I would give this game maybe a 6 in story, because it's the same thing, just with a few minor changes added onto it and presented in a better way. It's a different story, but it's the same story that we all grew up with and we already know what happens, so that's why I'm giving it such a low score. But that is story mode.
Round 2.
Okay, next mode is Challenge Tower, which is a very interesting mode. At first, it's extremely easy. There's a few things that will get you every now and then, but I'm not that far up. I'm only on like 90. On 90, there's 300 challenges total, so a whole lot of your time is going to be in there. While you're doing the Challenge Tower, you're going to notice that you're going to be doing some really minuscule tasks, like fighting off Taraka box. I don't know what they're called, but the guys that look like Baraka. Some challenges include like hitting certain body parts, fighting with just your limbs, you know, like for example, I take my arm out and I throw it at you, things like that. You can also play as a certain character, like you play as Jax trying to get to Sonya Blade, or you constantly switch out and reload, like fighting zombies off that are coming after you, and there's just some different things. However, there is not like an adventure type mode in here where you can walk around and go to buildings and whatnot, so don't expect that from this. Otherwise, Challenge Tower is really good. I heard that the 300th challenge is going to be by far the hardest, and that they so-called test the best Mortal Kombat player to beat the challenge, post it on YouTube, full health bar and everything. Next we have is multiplayer. Unfortunately, I haven't had the time to use it because of the fact that PlayStation Network is down. Now, if you're on Xbox, yours isn't down. You're able to play it off fine and dandy. But right now, I can't give you a review on multiplayer. I'm really, really sorry.
Test your might.
Test your might is just like the classic Mortal Kombat. Like if you played the first one, there's just like the logs that you have to break and the cinder blocks and things like that. That's pretty much what Test Your Might is.
Round 4.
Then there's Test Your Sight, where they have like an eyeball hidden underneath these heads, and you shoot in and it moves it around and you have to try to find it.
Striker.
Test Your Strike is a mode where you have to get only a certain few things. Like, let's say that there's 4 cinder blocks and there's a skull in the middle. Your objective is to hit just the skull. That's it.
Brutality.
Then there's the final mode, which is Test Your Luck, What it is that you have a slot machine and it spins just like that, and it chooses the fighter that you're gonna fight, chooses what type, like you can be headless, armless, dark combat, dream combat, just different types of varieties of combat. And that's pretty much it. Overall, I would give it from 1 to 10. I'd say I give this game an 8.5 out of 10. So anyways guys, this has been Darko at 1030 here. Peace out.